In today's fast-paced and digitally connected world, the pursuit of happiness has taken center stage. We are bombarded with messages and images that tell us we should always strive to be happy, and anything less is considered a failure. This phenomenon has given rise to what we can call the more happy than not culture fly. This article delves into the significance of happiness in modern society, explores the concept of culture fly, and examines the impact of this happiness-centric culture on individuals and relationships. Additionally, we will critically evaluate the role of social media and technology in further perpetuating this culture and discuss the need for a more balanced and authentic approach to happiness. Welcome to the world of more happy than not culture fly, where we explore the obsession with happiness in our modern society. In this article, we're diving deep into the significance of happiness, the concept of culture fly, and the impact of the more happy than not mindset on individuals. So buckle up and get ready for a joyride through the ups and downs of our happiness-obsessed culture. Happiness has become the holy grail of our generation. We're constantly bombarded with messages that tell us we should be smiling, ecstatic, and bursting with joy 24/7. Whether it's through social media, advertisements, or self-help books, the pursuit of happiness has become a cultural obsession. But why? What drives us to chase after this elusive state of eternal bliss? While the pursuit of happiness may seem like a never-ending hamster wheel, there's no denying its impact on our well-being. Studies have shown that being happy can improve our physical health, boost our immune system, and even increase our lifespan. It's no wonder we're all so desperate to be happy. After all, who doesn't want to live a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life? Now that we've established the significance of happiness, let's delve into the concept of culture fly. This term refers to the societal expectations and pressures placed upon individuals to appear happier than they truly are. It's like living in a world where everyone wears a mask of happiness, while their true emotions are tucked away behind closed doors. But why do we feel the need to put on this facade? And what are the consequences of living in a culture fly? Living in a culture fly means constantly feeling the pressure to maintain a facade of happiness, regardless of what we're truly experiencing. We're expected to plaster on a smile, even when everything inside us is falling apart. This pressure can be overwhelming and detrimental to our mental health, as it denies us the opportunity to process and express our true emotions. In our pursuit of being more happy than not, we often suppress and bury authentic emotions like sadness, anger, and fear. But the truth is, these emotions are an essential part of being human. By denying ourselves the chance to fully experience and express them, we rob ourselves of the opportunity for growth, healing, and genuine connection with others. So, let's break free from the chains of the more happy than not mindset and embrace our authentic selves, flaws and all. In conclusion, while happiness is undoubtedly important, let's not get caught up in the mania of the more happy than not culture fly. Instead, let's strive for a balance between embracing our true emotions and finding joy in the everyday moments. Remember, life is messy, and sometimes it's okay not to be okay. So, embrace your authentic self and let your happiness, however you define it, shine through. In a world where happily ever after is the ultimate goal, the more happy than not culture has placed an immense burden on romantic relationships. We're constantly bombarded with images of couples who seem to be living in a perpetual state of bliss, leaving us to question if our own relationships measure up. But the truth is, no relationship is happy all the time, and that's okay. It's essential to recognize that both joy and challenges are natural parts of any partnership. Let's take a step back from unrealistic expectations and focus on building healthy relationships that allow room for growth and support through all life's ups and downs. Friendships should be cherished for the connections they bring, the memories they create, and the support they offer. However, The more happy than not culture has seeped into our friendships, making us believe that we must always appear happy in content. This pressure has led many to hide their struggles and difficulties, fearing that they will be judged or abandoned if they expose their vulnerability. It's crucial to foster an atmosphere of authenticity and acceptance among friends, where it's okay to share both the highs and lows. By embracing the messy reality of life, we can forge deeper connections and offer genuine support to one another. Social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook have become virtual galleries of perfectly filtered photos showcasing happiness and success. This curated reality perpetuates the idea that everyone else is living their best lives while we're left feeling inadequate. We must understand that social media is a highlight reel, not an accurate representation of daily life. By recognizing this, we can consciously choose to engage with social media in a way that uplifts and inspires rather than fuels comparison and dissatisfaction. Technology has given us the ability to connect instantly and access a vast amount of information, but it has also shaped our expectations of happiness. We've become accustomed to immediate gratification and instant results, often overlooking the value of patience, effort, and embracing life's uncertainties. It's important to remember that true fulfillment and happiness often come from the journey itself, not just reaching a destination. By embracing the process and being present in the moment, we can create a more sustainable and satisfying path to happiness. The more happy than not culture places immense pressure on individuals to suppress their negative emotions and put on a happy facade. However, denying or suppressing these feelings can be detrimental to our mental health and overall well-being. It's crucial to acknowledge, express, and process our negative emotions in healthy ways. By embracing our full range of emotions, we can cultivate resilience and a deeper understanding of ourselves. The constant pursuit of happiness can create an illusion that if we're not happy all the time, something is inherently wrong with us. This mindset can lead to a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction and self-judgment. True happiness is multifaceted and encompasses a range of emotions and experiences. By embracing the complexities of life and allowing ourselves to feel a full spectrum of emotions, we can find a more genuine and sustainable sense of happiness. To counteract the negative effects of the more happy than not culture, it's important to cultivate a more balanced and authentic approach to happiness. This means embracing the reality that happiness is not a constant state but rather a fluctuating journey. It involves acknowledging and accepting our full range of emotions, both positive and negative, and giving ourselves permission to be imperfect. By prioritizing self-care, nurturing meaningful connections, and pursuing personal growth, we can create a foundation for lasting happiness that is resilient, genuine, and true to ourselves. In conclusion, the more happy than not culture has undoubtedly shaped our society's perception of happiness. While it is important to strive for positivity and well-being, it is equally crucial to acknowledge and honor a full range of emotions. Suppressing authentic feelings can lead to emotional dissonance and a disconnection from our true selves and others. By recognizing the limitations of this culture, we can begin to build a more balanced and authentic approach to happiness, one that embraces the complexities of life and allows for genuine emotional experiences. Let us strive for a culture that values authenticity, empathy, and self-compassion, fostering a more holistic and fulfilling way of being in the world. FAQ 1. What is the more happy than not culture fly? The more happy than not culture fly refers to the prevalent societal mindset that places immense importance on maintaining a constant state of happiness. It is a culture that encourages individuals to prioritize projecting happiness over expressing authentic emotions. 2. How does the more happy than not culture impact individuals? The more happy than not culture can significantly impact individuals by pressuring them to suppress their true emotions and present a facade of constant happiness. This can lead to emotional strain, disconnection from one's authentic self, and a potential long-term impact on mental and emotional well-being. 3. What role does social media play in perpetuating the "more happy than not" culture? Social media platforms often serve as highlight reels, where people showcase their happiest moments and successes. This curated reality can create an unrealistic expectation of constant happiness. The constant exposure to these carefully crafted images can contribute to the perpetuation of the "more happy than not" culture. 4. How can we develop a more balanced approach to happiness? Developing a more balanced approach to happiness involves acknowledging and accepting the full range of human emotions. It requires fostering self-compassion and embracing authenticity, allowing ourselves and others to experience and express a wide spectrum of emotions. Practicing empathy, mindfulness, and prioritizing genuine connections can also contribute to a more balanced and fulfilling approach to happiness.